Hi, here is Sanja, and some people were asking me how I do this video effect with the green screen, the chroma key, since I posted my last video. So thanks Ira for the hit. This video is especially for you and for everybody who wants to know how to do this green screen magic without being a big technician, without needing to have a video studio and some fancy stuff. So here is my living room, and I think like with most people, you won't have much room where you can and want pin some green screen on your walls, right? Like you see here, there are windows, there are a lot of windows and everything. So I really wouldn't know where to put this green screen. I have a white space here over where the TV is, like you see, but I obviously don't want to put a green screen in the middle of my living room. And the other reason why this wall is white and has some space is because I have a video beamer up here. So this is actually my home cinema. This is why this space is there. But this is not the place where I want to put my green screen. So we go to my other room, which is my creative room, like I call it. You already see something green. And in this room, so this is my, like I said, creative room. I don't call it working room even, because for me this is creation where I'm doing here. And here is my desk, my laptop and my PC. And here we have a big closet. There is some office stuff in here. And now what I did, I bought this green cloth that you can see here on the ground. So what you basically need for green screen is three important things. First, you need this green cloth, and in the right color. It has to be a certain color, a bright green. Maybe you don't see it here in the right color, but you can Google for chroma key and then have a proper description of what exactly you have to buy. Second important thing is you need light, proper light. If this green screen is not absolutely illuminated, totally illuminated, it will not work. What I bought here is just very quickly cheap working lights. They are not very expensive. The big one was 14 euros, which is about 20 something dollars, and the small one was 10 euros. So it's both really affordable. It's a halogen light inside, so it's really strong and very bright. I'm not going to put it on right now. So I put those two here to illuminate the screen. And what I did, I said, okay, I could put this green screen here over the closet, and that's what I'm going to do now. So what you have to buy is this material is just a green cloth. I don't know how good you can see it now. Can you see it well? So it's just a green cloth, and it's pretty big. You see it's 3 by 3 meters. And I bought it at eBay for about 25 euros, so let's say something like 30 something dollars including shipment. So also that was really cheap. I thought it was more expensive. And I bought it from a professional supplier so that I make sure I bought the right thing. And what I wanted to show you, what I bought is they have this little, oops. It has this little loop on one side. This cloth has a loop, and I just put a rod in it, an aluminum rod that I had at home. And this is what I highly recommend. That was the great solution for me, because I really didn't know how to pin this thing to the wall or something. That was my solution, is this hook or this loop that goes through the whole length here and also on the downside. And then I just put some inside. I put some of these rods that I had at home, and now I'll show you how I do it. Let me see. So I hope you can see it from there. And now what I simply do, then when I want to do a video, I put this up here A little bit tricky, of course, but actually finally it's quick compared with the trouble I had before. And the important thing is it has to be stretched. You have to take care that you get out the wrinkles as much as possible. Now there are some, but they are not so disturbing. It works. And also here below, I can stretch it a little bit with this other rod, which has weight here. And that's pretty much it how I do it. So that way I can quickly put it down and put it up again. You see it's big enough. And yeah, it's enough to stand in front of it or to sit in front of it. And for me that worked well. And I don't have a garage or an extra dedicated space for that. And what the biggest solution was for me from the biggest problem is to get these wrinkles out. And this really works if you have this kind of hook here, this loop above and even down. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show. And then what also is of course very useful is to have a tripod, right? So you just, that's another part of the equipment that you need. This is a simple one, very nice. You can put it together and make it so small that it's only that big, and even put the camera on your desk. In this case it's big enough, it's high enough that you can, you see how high it is. And then I put it here and put my camera on it, put the lights on, and this is pretty much it. And I also managed to make great videos without any of these lights on at all, without these working lights, when I had an extremely bright sunny day outside like today. So if it's bright like this, it's completely sufficient. But the other day I thought the light was enough from outside. It looked like it was sunny, but it didn't work. It didn't work at the moment that the sun was away. It was already too dark for the chroma key effect, and the software didn't react. And well, that's basically it. You need three things. One is this chroma key, this green screen. You need enough good light, extremely bright light, illuminating the screen. Take care that you don't have any extreme wrinkles, like you see this a little bit. That's okay. And the third thing is a software that can do this chroma key effect. Now the movie maker, the free movie maker from your PC obviously cannot. It's just a simple software. Then Sony Vegas 8, I was told, is a great one, and I tested and tried it and it works. But for me as a beginner, I'm totally overloaded with this software. It took me forever because Sony Vegas is so advanced. It has so much options. And therefore I bought a simpler software. It's called Magic's Movie Maker Pro 12, and it was only $49, and it's very stable, fast, not as lame as Movie Maker sometimes can be, and you can do much more effects, and you can do this chroma key effect. Now the final hot question is, do I need a blue screen or a green screen? Now the secret is that actually every screen works. You can have a black screen, you could have a white background or a green or a blue one. It doesn't matter because the colors can be exchanged. But obviously a white screen would not be so good because then my face would be transparent. Black obviously also would not be a good idea because I have dark hair. So it's only green or blue. It just has to be a color that doesn't interfere with you. And I read that blue screen works better for people with blonde hair because it's a little bit darker from the effect. And that's why I selected green, because I have dark hair. Actually, it's getting white. So I might be changing to a blue screen soon. Okay, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or suggestions, improvement, or especially software suggestions, if you're using something which is totally fancy, cool and working, let us know. Comment, rate, and yeah, share your knowledge. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Bye.